Nicolas Fouquet arrived with this blank canvas, with a lot of money and freedom. And this is the chance of Le Nôtre to show his talent, to show his genius, and he's going to put at Vaux-le-Vicomte all his strength and experience and knowledge to gather all the innovations that will make the French formal garden.
For André Le Nôtre, the renowned landscape architect of Louis XIV, the garden was the ultimate room, and the French formal garden as we know it would not exist without him. In addition to his work at Vaux-le-Vicomte, Le Nôtre designed the gardens at the Palace of Versailles, as well as Chantilly and Fontainebleau. One of the most striking aspects of Vaux-le-Vicomte is the transparency of the building. The Hennessy Hercules statue, visible from a mile away, is the dramatic focal point of the garden's strong and carefully designed lines of perspective.
This statue was drawn on the engravings of the 17th century. It was also drawn on the map of the garden by Le Nôtre, but with the arrest of Nicolas Fouquet, no time to put it on. But it was planned. So my great-great-grandfather had the engravings of the 17th century, and I guess he looked at it with a magnifier, realized that the profile of the little sketch was the one of the Hennessy Hercules statue, and he just decided to put it on again, respecting the memory of Fouquet. It's a bronze statue that was brought with something like 37 horses on a carriage to the end of the park. It was gilded at the time, and this gild had faded away, and the problem is that we couldn't see anymore the statue with the backdrop of the trees. So we thought it would be great if a donor could finance this project. A week later, I had a phone call from Marina French, and she was really amazed by the property and decided that she would help us to restore Hercules.
The first time I visited Vaux-le-Vicomte was when I was about 15, and maybe even younger. I thought it was magical, I thought it was ethereal. I said to Alexandre, "This is a very special place. Is there anything that I could help you with?" He said, "Probably the most important thing is the Hercules statue. I think it's extraordinary that they want to continue renovating it to the way it was, because that speaks so highly of the family, and restore the history of France for people to see how it once was."
Baptiste Goa comes from a long line of gilders. His grandfather created the family business in 1962. Since then, they've worked on projects all over the world, such as the torch of the Statue of Liberty and the Palace of Versailles.
First time I came to Vaux-le-Vicomte was a long time ago. I came like all children in the area with the school, and I was quite impressed by the magnificence of the castle.
What we did first for the Hennessy Hercules is a study with our architects, with a restorator also, to assess the situation. We realized that the statue was in a pretty good state, and mainly the work will be on the stone pedestal that has to be cleaned, and on the regilding.
It's not only apply gold leaves and that's it. We get a team between 4 or 5 people. We get also an apprentice on this statue, because for us it's really important to train people for the next generation. First team to prepare the support and another team to gild it. The main work is the prep work and not the gilding. So you have a long time before to apply the gold leaf to prepare well the supports. And on this statue we apply approximately 10,000 gold leaves.
Gilding a surface outdoors requires gold leaf of at least 23 carats, almost entirely pure gold, so that it resists corrosion.
You think the statue is not so huge, but I can tell you when we were on the scaffolding, it was not really the same story. It's really huge. It's really impressive. When I arrived first time and I saw the Hercules in the antique gilding, you don't see it because it's around the trees, it's quite dark. With the gold attraction, it changed everything. I discover again Vaux-le-Vicomte since we gild the statue Hercules. I come often now. For me, it's magical.